on the hunt for masks. We are allowed 10 masks a month, and yesterday they were all out, but today apparently the pharmacies will have more masks in stock, so I'm going to get my monthly quota of 10. Observation: Italians, the Sienese, are being very good about wearing their masks. However, I noticed that a lot of them are pulling them down to smoke their cigarettes or cigars, so they need to work on that. Also, wearing the mask, covering your mouth but not your nose, is not how you're supposed to do it. It's really sad seeing all of these windows shut, the lights off, the tapparelle giù, or the metal grates down. The city is starting to come back to life, but it's going to take a while. All the hairdressers are also closed until the 1st of June, which is why you're going to see me becoming more and more my natural hair color, which I'm not thrilled about, but there are worse things. Newsstands are open. A door to our bank is open. Of course, the banks are always working and not forgiving many loans. Well, I have failed in my mission to get masks. They are all out, but they are delivered every morning to the pharmacies around 9 o'clock. So if I can get my bum out of bed a bit earlier, I have a very silly clock, shall we say. I usually go to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm up by 9 or 10 or 11, depending. So I'll try again later, but I'm okay for a few days still. And as you can see, the carabinieri are always out, making sure that nobody's going against the rules too much, because even though we're in phase 2, we're still not out of the woods yet. One of the best views in all of the city, and one of which I will never ever grow tired. Piazza del Campo, la Torre del Mangia of the Palazzo Pubblico, and here the Costarella. Just had a nice little chat with those policemen, and they said, I asked him, what if I can't find any masks? Is it okay if I wear one that I've made out of a t-shirt or a bandana? And he said, absolutely, as long as your nose and mouth are covered, and preferably if you have like a filter of paper towel or oven paper. What do we call oven paper? What do you call it? Parchment paper as a filter is even better. But they are going up and down the Corso telling people to cover their mouths and their noses, which is what I noticed before. These Italians just don't quite get that concept. All of these shops are closed. Well, I posted yesterday about going to Piazza del Campo for the first time since before lockdown. And now I have to come to the other major monument of Siena, but not just because it's a monument, but because it's absolutely glorious. And of course I'm talking about the Duomo, and I can see it now. Oh, and the light is beautiful. So as we walk up Via del Capitano, this is what awaits. Ta-da! Pretty much have Piazza Duomo to myself. I mean, look at that. The magnificent cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta, the Assumption of the Virgin. Symbol. Oh, look, I match, kind of. I like to match my monuments. Just a few people around in masks, but pretty spectacular. Now I must look at it properly and not through my lens. So what do you think of our Duomo?